newly sworn-in Jefferson Parish Councilwoman is left in tears walking through the Bellemont apartments in Metairie, the subject of a number of Fox 8 Defenders reports.
Rita Bohannon says she's taking immediate action to hold the religious nonprofit owner accountable for the state of the complex. Here's our latest Defenders report.
That guy can't fight for himself, you know. So, anyway, I'm sorry.
Jefferson Parish Councilwoman Rita Bohannon cries after walking through the Bellemont apartments in Metairie.
I grew up poor, so I know what it feels like to feel like you can't be seen or heard.
Just 2 weeks on the job, representing District 4 in the parish, Bohannon wanted to see the long complained about complex for herself. A tenant who didn't want to be identified for fear of retaliation from management took us on a tour of his apartment.
What is that?
That's the roof.
You have that to catch the water?
Yeah, and to catch the roof. Something started falling.
In the bathroom?
So wait, the bathtub? So like if someone takes the shower in the unit next door?
The water will literally come all the way up in here and will fill out the whole tub, and it'll take it like a day or two for it to go down.
The tenant also says there's no working heat or AC, and the tenant tells us the appliances are a major hazard.
The oven will catch on fire if you try to turn it on.
What?
Yeah, it's an electrical stove, but it's so jacked up.
We've reported extensively on the Bellemont, which is owned by Global Ministries Foundation, a religious nonprofit from Tennessee. It also owns the Willows in New Orleans East and Park Fontaine in Algiers. For years, the nonprofit didn't pay taxes on the properties, which residents say are rampant with crime and neglected by management.
They have a real benefit not having to pay taxes under the guise of the Lord.
But a recent change to the state constitution, prompted by our Fox 8 Defenders reports, allows local municipalities to pull the tax-exempt status of nonprofit slumlords.
We are going to be the first ones to use that tool in Jefferson Parish. They might not care about the people who live here, but they do care about their money, and we're going after it. They're going to pay taxes for this property.
Bohannon says she's drafting a proposal right now to do just that, and she's putting it on the February 7th ballot for the entire council to consider. But Bohannon admits the wheels of government move slowly, and many of the people desperately waiting and hoping for change feel helpless.
Used to just try to keep it up clean and everything else like that. I'm of the mindset now, I know how it looks. I don't care no more about it. I'm just trying to get us and move us up out of here.
You gave up.
I'm just tired.
And that's what makes Bohannon emotional. She says she was in a similar situation when she was a child and feeling like there was no way out.
I feel terrible for them. There's no better demonstration of a public health risk than what's happening here. It's horrific. It's horrific.
We've previously spoken to management at the Bellemont who've told us they try to respond to all residents' complaints in a timely manner. But tenants we've spoken to say they get little to no help from management for the myriad of problems inside their units. If you have a consumer issue you'd like us to look into, call the Fox 8 Defenders, staffed with volunteers from the National Council of Jewish Women, or fill out our online complaint form.